So, I want to cry. All right, guys. So, anyways, popping into the story really, really quick. The I want to cry bug has been out in the wild and has is rapidly expanding across the network. If you think about what the internet is, it's just basically one giant network. That's all it is. It's just it's the World Wide Web. Well, all of that is based on the internet. Like, I sound like an idiot right now. Okay, anyways, all it is just a bunch of wires connected to a bunch of computers. All of those computers have IP addresses and they can reach each other and bounce around. This worm will bounce around through all of those nodes and infect computers. Microsoft put out an update. Go to Microsoft Windows Updates, go to the search bar, type in updates. I don't know if it'll work for Windows 7 or 8 or 8.1, but for sure I know Windows 10 definitely has to have it. Hopefully Microsoft isn't that much of a jerk and has actually allowed people to use it with Windows 7 as well. This is a very volatile bug, and it's thanks to FBI or NSA, I forget. I'm trying to get this information out as quickly as possible. I believe it was the NSA. It's a leaked piece of software thanks to some hackers back in just going, hey, tell us this information or we'll release all of this data, and they didn't get their ransom, so they released it out into the wild, and now people are actually using it, and it's called the I Wanna Cry bug. Do your updates. If you haven't done the updates and your computer gets locked out, unplug that. Turn off your Wi-Fi, unplug it. If you have a computer that has been locked down with this ransomware, which it'll ask for like $300, and they want the payment in Bitcoin, you're not getting that money back, don't pay them. They probably already got paid enough as it is from idiots that, are like, well, I'll figure it out. $300 in Bitcoin. That's quite a bit. Not gonna lie, that's one Bitcoin. Just slightly under. It's like 1.5 Bitcoins or 1.25, somewhere around there. At least as far as I can remember from the last time I looked, like 2 weeks ago. My Bitcoin wallet's going fine for like the point 0.000025 satoshis I have. Anyways, that's not what this is about. This is about getting that information out there, guys. Do not pay ransom if you have the money to do it. Don't pay the ransom. 2, do your Microsoft updates. I hate Microsoft. I use Linux, but I'm sure there's going to be something that they can figure out to do this inside of the Linux environment as well. So that would really suck, but hopefully we're going to be more proactive about that kind of thing. Microsoft dropped the ball because they knew that this type of thing could be done and hadn't found it. And now they're able to hold people's personal information hostage. If anyone possibly has this bug and realizes that their information is most likely screwed, I would happily take a look and see what I can do to try to get into that hard drive. It would be kind of fun to try and play around with that. So if you're willing to share it, I am willing to basically connect it to a computer of mine and see what I can do. Kali Linux for the win. Hopefully I could find something inside of there to do it. But that's not the point. That's just something I'd like to do. So don't update this. This is something that actually can go in. It's a worm. So it can actually tunnel through all of the network. Tunnel. It's a series of tubes. It'll tunnel in through the network and infect every single vulnerable computer that it possibly can and just keep driving itself along. It's gotten down to the point where it's actually shutting down infrastructures because the infrastructure wasn't protected. I know Barnacules had said in his video, which I had watched about 20 minutes ago or something like that, or I forget how long ago that was, where he had said there was actually hospitals. Now, I didn't find anything on hospitals. I didn't really take a look. I just typed in the I Want to Cry and seen what was out there. Guys, you have to protect yourself. This is like super, super important. You have to protect the rest of the world as well. You don't want to pass this on. This is like the AIDS, herpes, syphilis combination of viruses. Let's stop it where we can. And if your information is compromised, please say goodbye to it. Don't try and save it. You're probably not going to be able to. It's probably gone. And I doubt that they're going to actually give you the key to unlock it, because ransomware just... This is not how it works. I don't know of any ransomware that has ever resulted in someone actually getting the unlock key for that. And that type of key is not actually on the physical disk. And these people are smart. They know to send themselves the copy of the key, if they're even logging a copy of the key. They know to send themselves the copy of the key and then wipe that information off. They already have access to the back end of the computer. They have access to the actual, your all of your data and everything inside your computer. So it's not really killing them to delete that information, because either they want it and they're going to store a copy of it and pay people, like give people back their data for paying them. But then even at that, how sure are you that you're not going to get infected immediately after, even if they sent you that? You're not. Let's be realistic here. Protect everybody. Run Windows updates. Please go into your search bar down at the bottom in the little, click the little jewel down here at the, oh, I guess it would be here for you. Just click that little, oh no, wait, one side or the other. Click the little jewel down there, right? It'll pull up. There's a little search bar. If you're in Windows 7, if you're in Windows 10, it'll be to the right here. And type in Windows Updates. Run all Windows Updates. Make sure it's done everything. Your computer will probably restart 50 flipping times. Run the updates. It's that important. It's that fundamental. It's... And then after you do that, or even before you do that, or while it's doing the installation of the updates, grab yourself some form of external hard drive and back your stuff up. Just get working on that. And then if you get infected, until that computer is cleared out, if you want to take it to a technician and have them format that laptop and run every single update possible, if you want to take that to a repair shop and make sure that they're the ones responsible for getting that, then you can plug it in to that computer and then load all your information back. But it will infect your external hard drive as well, your backup. It will infect that. So let's be careful here, because people have already lost their hopes, dreams, memories, childbirths, last pictures of their grandpas or wives and stuff like that. I mean, this is bad. So, but yeah. So if anybody has one of these where they figured out that they have a ransomware, I'd love to take a look at it. I may go searching for the virus myself, or the worm myself. Yeah. And operate it on one of my test benches in a garage that has no Wi-Fi, and it is got no Wi-Fi card connected to it, or internet access of any sort, and run it on a virtual machine and try to unlock it that way. That's probably going to be my best bet to play around with that. I'd like to see if I can figure something out. But other than that, unless somebody figures out a way around it, we're all stuck. We're all screwed. Let's just do the updates. So anyways, guys, I'm Dave with Tech Harness. You guys have a fantastic day, and update your crap.